Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the basics of chess. First and foremost, we will be talking about the pawns. Pawns are considered the weakest, but actually they can be the strongest. Some of the properties of the pawns are, in its first move, can move two places or one place. Like a game is going on, as you can see, I can move this pawn. The game has already started. I can move this pawn two places. If I want, I can move it one place also. That's totally my choice. Why? Because this is the pieces first move. On the first move, the pawn can be taken to one place or two places according to the player's choice. Next, we go on furthermore about pawns. Suppose this game is continuing. Suppose in the game, it so happens that one of the pawns is going to go to the opponent's row. If that happens, then this piece can transform into a queen. It's totally the player's choice. It can also transform into a knight. It's totally a player's choice, except king. It can be transformed into any other piece. Now there is another rule. Suppose the game is going on. Suppose this pawn is going to move two places. It can of course move, but then see. Now have a look at the next move. We are going to see enpassant right now. Surprised? This is enpassant. It is almost as if this pawn is going over here and this piece is vanishing. It is almost like if this has gone over there, the same position. This enpassant can be done immediately after this move, but after some moves have been played, that is not applicable anymore. Like suppose some other moves are played. Now I'm trying to play this move. It's not acceptable. I'm now trying to play this move. Now see, it is not acceptable. Talking about the bishops always moves diagonally. They always moves diagonally. Talking about the rooks, basic thing, they move along a straight line all the time. They will always be moving along a straight line. Coming to another interesting piece, the knight. Just have a look. One place like a bishop and then one place like a rook. The same thing, one place like a, now here like a rook and then one place like a bishop. One place like a rook and then one place like a bishop. It will always start from one colored square and then end in another colored square. One place like a rook and then one place like a bishop. That is the way the knight is played. And coming to strongest piece, the queen. The queen can move both like a rook and also like a bishop. And finally comes the king. The king can go in all directions, but only one place at a time. It's according to a player's wish. There is also another tactic called as castling. The rule is that in between the king and the rook there should not be any other piece. Neither the king nor the rook has moved previously. Then this can happen. The rook comes to the immediate right of the king. The king can do the castling with this rook also. Rules are same. There should not be any piece in between the king and the rook, and neither the king nor the rook has moved previously. Then see, castling. The rook was initially to the right of the king, And now after castling, it comes to the left of the king. Well, that's all. Any doubt? Write in the comment section. Bye for now.